Struggling to choose the right hero? Confused about which ones are still top tier after the latest updates? Or just curious if your favorite hero is still holding strong in the meta? Don't worry, I have got you covered. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video we are diving into the ultimate hero tier list for season 33, the only one you will need to dominate the game. As the regular tradition, we are going to look at all the heroes with great win rates and ban rates so that we can see all the heroes who are performing good. And we'll keep this segment brief and give you the reasons why they are up here. First, let's check out the heroes with the top 10 win rates. Rounding out the top 10 is Balric with steady 54.20%. Balric has been one of the biggest counters for all the marksmen for a long time. And it's not surprised to see him up here, as you pick him to counter, and because you are countering, you win. Because you win, Balric win rate is boosted. Sitting in number 9 is his daughter Florin with 54.73%. It's just surprising to see Florin up here. Her win rates is so high is because she has some good players who are consistently playing her, and her pick rate 0.46%, which shows that she isn't being picked that often. But whenever she is being picked, she wins. That's why she is so high up. At number 8, we have Terza with a solid 54.83%. Terza has also been a great hero, and he just brings in so much to the table. It's not even that surprising, as he's just a solid hero you can pick in the EXP lane. He can win against almost all the EXP laners, and if you win your lane, the chances of you winning the game just go up, so his win rate also goes up. Claiming the 7th spot is Kacha with a close 54.90%. Kacha has been a beast since we saw a lot of traditional tanks like Atlas and Franco have been slowly phased out of the meta. He's also a great EXP laner and is very difficult to win against. Sliding into the 6th phase is Zask with a competitive 54.99%. Zask has just come back to the meta with excellent buffs. He's just so annoying to go up against. He has too much damage and it's impossible to get rid of. So I think you can understand why he's high up on the list. Taking the 5th position is Edith, showing a strong 55.17%. Edith again is a great hero who is just tough to face off in the EXP and roam roles, and the Thunderbelt buff was just overall a great thing for her place in the meta. Holding the 4th spot is Popol and Koopa with a respectable 55.66%. Popol and Koopa are amazing. We see a lot of heroes who are making a comeback who have been just lost, and Popol and Koopa are one of them. The recent changes have made him a great hero. Making a strong appearance at number 3 is Argus with a noteworthy 56.06%. Argus, my main, has risen up the ranks thanks to all the changes and buffs he has received. He pairs well with all the crit items, and crit items are in a fairly good spot right now. Sitting comfortably at number 2 is Hylos, boasting a solid 57.69%. Man, Hylos is just too OP right now. Even though he's not a great CC tank, he more than makes up for it with the other stuff he brings in, like damage, and he's just so hard to kill. Kicking off the list at number 1 is Lolita with an impressive 61.57%. Lolita is again a similar case to Balric, and she's an even more extreme example of it, as her pick rate just sits at 0.21%, but she's a solid tank, but win rate has never been a good indicator of how good a hero is. With the win rates done, let's take a look at all the other matrices too. Hayabusa this time around has the highest ban rate, which is just a given. Moontoon, Hayabusa is just too OP right now. Here is the list of heroes with the highest ban rate. These are the current OP and annoying heroes in the meta. And the hero with the highest pick rate is Mia. I mean, we are taking all ranks, that's why she's up here. And these are all the heroes with the highest pick rate. Some interesting things this time around is that Zask is in the list for both ban rate and win rate, which means he's a solid hero you can play. It's time to move on to the tier list itself. The tier list includes tiers from SS to D. Let me explain what each tier entails, and you can also have a good look at the heroes in there while I am doing it. SS Tier. These heroes are the absolute legends of the game. If you are looking to dominate, these are the ones you want. Top of the line, no questions about it. S Tier. These heroes are seriously impressive and almost made it to the top tier. They are great, but they just missed the SS cut. It's still worth your attention though. A Tier. These heroes are solid and dependable. They may not be the flashiest, but they get the job done and can be real game changers. B Tier. Good heroes with potential. They are not the top picks, but they can still hold their own and deliver some solid gameplay. C Tier. These are the heroes you might pick depending on the situation. They have their moments, but aren't your first choice for every match. D Tier. These heroes are kinda struggling right now. They are not pulling their weight in the current meta, so they are not the best pick at the moment. This is the complete tier list for Season 33. All the heroes are picked and placed by these factors. Their current metrics like win rate, ban rate and pick rate. How good they are in the game. Recent changes done to them or the items that affect them. And the opinions of our community and MLBB community in general. Okay, with that done, let's check out all the heroes in the SS tier. The first hero in the SS tier is Hayabusa. Hayabusa is just on another level right now. His damage is insane and his Sky Piercer ability is absolutely incredible. With the new patch, he is definitely a top pick and deserves his spot here. Here are the suggested builds and emblems. Next up is Mosco. Mosco is a powerhouse with his impressive range and damage output. He's been dominating the battlefield and is a must-have in your lineup. He's just great and he has so much versatility and so much damage. All he needs is his items. So if you play the game long enough, you will have items and you will win. Following him is Link. Link's mobility and burst damage makes him a top tier choice. His ability to quickly navigate the map and deal massive damage puts him in the SS tier. The next hero on the list is Xavier. Xavier brings some serious firepower with his skill set, making him a standout in the current meta. His versatility and damage keep him firmly in the top tier. Now let's talk about Julian. Julian's crowd control and damage capabilities makes him a formidable hero. He's been performing exceptionally well, so he's definitely earned his place here. The next SS tier hero is Zoshin. Zoshin's utility and impact in team fights are hard to beat. Her abilities makes him a top choice for dominating the game right now. Angela's support capabilities and ability to turn the tide of battle with her skills makes her a crucial hero in the SS tier. Terza is up next. Terizla's durability and damage output have made him a top tier pick. He's been consistent performer and is a strong choice for any team. He's already on the win rate list, so you know he is great. The next hero is Tigil. Tigil's tankiness and crowd control are unbeatable. His ability to initiate fights and absorb damage puts him right at the top. Finally, Zhong. Zhong's versatility and sustain makes him a top tier hero. His ability to handle different situations and stay strong in fight secure his spot in the Estus Tier. Next, let's check out the S tier. First on this list is Fanny. Fanny's incredible mobility makes her a standout hero. She's got fantastic skills and high damage output, but mastering her can be tricky. I would rank her in SS tier if not for her steep learning curve. Next up is Estus. Estus shines as a top tier healer with his powerful healing abilities. His support is crucial in fights, so he definitely belongs in S tier. Moving on to Kry. Kry is a damage powerhouse who excels at melting tanks and carrying teams. She is definitely an S tier hero with her impressive damage and mobility. Up next is Diggy. Diggy's crowd control and ability to negate enemy ultimates makes him a valuable pick. His versatility and impact earn him a solid S tier spot. We have a Popol and Koopa next. This duo brings great damage and utility to the table. With Koopa's added disruption, they are a strong choice for the S tier. Moving on to Lui. Lui area effect skills and crowd control makes her a formidable mage. She is a powerful asset in battles, landing her comfortably in the S tier. Matilda is also an amazing. Let's check her out next. Matilda's mix of offense and defense makes her incredibly versatile. She's a top pick for the S tier with her all-around usefulness. Phoveus is also on the S tier. Phoveus excels at diving the backline and initiating fights. His strong presence in battles puts him firmly in the S tier. Up next is Aman. Aman's stealth and burst damage makes him a dangerous assassin. He's a high risk, high reward, which earns him a spot in the S tier. Chip is also in S. Chip offers a great balance of CC and utility. The teleportation is amazing. His versatility keeps him in the S tier as a reliable choice. And finally, we have Halkut. Hellcut, silence and burst damage makes him a lethal assassin. He just brings so much into the table. The blinding the enemy CC is just amazing. His ability to disrupt enemies lands him solidly in the S tier. So guys, what do you think? Will you be using the heroes in the tier list? Which heroes will you swap around? Comment down all your thoughts below. So that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.